Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Gracias. No, I'm just playing. Bienvenido a Haphazard. Me llamo Caleb Dunlow.
What the? Did you not learn anything
Bienvenido a Haphazard.
in Puerto Rico? What was that?
Puerto Rico, baby. Welcome back to Haphazard. It is 9:30 p.m. right now, man. I am tired, but I feel like my guest is going to pick us up tonight.
Oof.
How are y'all feeling?
Feeling good, feeling good. Ready to get
Cody
our guest
Leon.
on here.
Feel good. You
Hunter
like that hat,
Dunlop.
don't you?
Oh, yeah, man. This is my little fashion statement.
Whoa.
I
Yeah, why do
stole
we
it
got
from
these
you, man. Is
glasses
that
on
cool?
right now?
It's cool, bro.
Trying to make a Puerto Rico fashion statement tonight. You know what I'm saying, man? But I am a little sunburnt. Man, I'm growing a beard now. Not really looking my best tonight. But
Beard is weird, man.
yeah, the beard is weird. But I have a feeling tonight's guest is going to be awesome, man. I know tonight's guest is
He's
going to be
going to
awesome.
provide more enthusiasm
Tonight
than we have ever
is
had
gonna
on the
be
show.
Probably one of my favorite podcasts of all time. I hope so. Guys, tonight's guest is very special. He's the fastest eater on the planet. Currently stands at 6'2". He's nicknamed after famous Jackass star Steve-O. Guys, this guy's the life of the party and my best friend in the world. Let's welcome
go.
Stephen Warren.
Steve-O.
Hey!
Haphazard,
Let's go.
Party animal. in the
Brought y'all a
house.
little
Yo,
snack,
what do
man.
you
Some
got?
cheeseballs.
Oh, man.
A
it's
little
good.
snack. You already killed half the container.
Yeah, man. Glad
What's
to
up,
have you
dude?
on, man.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
What's in the cup, though?
Yeah, what are you sipping
Oh,
on?
just some Coca-Cola, man.
Okay, good. Don't spill the Coca-Cola on my computer.
So you brought us a snack, like for real?
Oh, yeah, man. Something to munch on, a little talking, you know.
Thanks, bro.
Damn, well, I think we were about to start a game off then. That just gave me a little idea. Bringing cheese balls. All right, so,
What?
you know what? I'm going to take these over here. Whoever can throw these up and catch the most in their mouth gets all the money in my wallet.
How much
All
you
right.
got?
You're going to find
Is
out.
it empty?
Nah, chill, bro. All right?
Credit card?
I know, yeah. I want to know how much money it is.
I'm on a leash right now with this, but I'm gonna start, all right? Let me warm the wrists
Hold
up
on,
real quick.
so who's first?
I was going to go first, but let me put those back in there. There you go, Steve. You go first.
Go first.
Yeah, go first, man. Let's see. Let's see your skills.
So how many, like, in a row?
Yeah,
or,
in
like,
a row,
what's the
in a
competition?
row, man. No edits here.
All right. Let's see.
Oh,
Dude.
All right,
All right, I'll give you
Pass it
another
to the
try.
one more
Another try, another
Yeah.
try.
One more try.
Alright.
One more try.
Yes, yeah.
Since you're our guest.
You're cleaning up. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I lost.
One. Yep.
Oh, two.
No, wait. Yeah.
Two. Can you get three?
Oh, okay. We're done for.
I'm going for
the
days,
guest
baby.
is-
I'm going for days.
Yeah, I'm
He's
done.
gonna kill the whole entire bottle.
Oh my goodness. All right, if you hit 10.
What was that for? Pass it to Caleb.
How many
Pass it
was
to
that?
Caleb.
6, 7? Here you go, man. You can eat that one.
6, 7.
Oh, man.
Can't let it go to
I feel like
waste.
I'm going to lose this, man. Let's see.
2 hours later.
Hey, I'm the worst at this game.
Bro, you been lifting weights or what?
Yeah,
Good
man. The
God.
gym has really gotten me strong, I guess. I can't
let's
even
see,
throw a
let's see,
cheese
Hunter.
ball.
The rat's eating good tonight. That's what I'm saying. I don't miss the first one. I know.
Oh, there's your cheese
I
ball.
should've
Y'all
never-
making it too
Just
easy,
give it to
man.
the
Alright,
champ. Give it to the champ.
The
over
guy
here.
who invented this game,
Yeah.
Cody Leon.
We need popcorn. These are a little extreme sizes, but the
Go,
key is
go,
to hold
go,
both
go.
in one hand.
Da-da. Oh.
Wow.
So our guest gets
You can have those
6.
back.
Let's give
All
a
right,
round of
where's
applause
the
for
money at?
Steve-O.
Woo!
I get the rest, right?
All right,
Oh, man.
enough of the games.
Yeah, so
enough of the
I'm ready to
games. The
get right
glasses are
into
coming
it,
back
man.
on.
So, for everybody who doesn't know, this guy right here is our best friend in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure.
God, man, how are you living?
We go way back. Know that.
How was your day, man?
Honestly, it's been pretty stressful, you know, coming back from the trip from Puerto Rico, long days at work, busy.
We
Just
gotta
wishing
start
I
with
was back
Puerto
on
Rico.
vacation, man.
Yeah, let's start with
Man,
that topic
yeah,
because
Puerto
I want to hear all about
Rico.
it.
Puerto Rico, baby!
Man, that was a good time, though, for real.
Dude, wasn't it? We had a blast, man. Cody, I wish you could have been there with
I know
us, man.
it's all good though, man. It's all good. Y'all are tan, and by y'all I mean everyone
Yes, sir.
besides Hunter. It must feel good. Like honestly, like whenever I come back from a vacation, getting that tan, like being out in the sun for like a week, couple days, week straight, and you come back here. It may suck a little bit, but at least you feel good. You know, you feel so good coming back from that. So what happened? What was the craziest thing? Don't hold back, Steve.
I can be talking for days, man. There's so much stuff that happened.
If you're Steve's mom or grandma, just mute the video right now.
Yeah, I guess we gotta keep it PG for this trip.
No, of course not.
No, man.
I don't even know where to start, man. We had so many crazy times. First time ever flying first class, just to start off. Like,
Really?
Oh, man, that was so much fun.
That was a whole nother experience. You know, I'm usually sitting in the back of the plane where the porta johns at and all that. You know, smelling all the good stuff. But
Man, we had a blast, man. We flew out at 6 a.m. first class.
Well, you said a blast. 6 a.m., bro.
Oh no! Oh, Wait, hey, knowing that we had to be up early, it wasn't great. But then again, when we woke up, we knew where we were going, so I feel like that boosted all of us.
Oh, of course. Yeah. So what was different with first class compared to economy? You weren't eating crackers. You were eating some steak or something.
No, they went balls to the wall, bro. They had it all. They got the warm nuts. They got the salmon. All you can drink alcohol.
The salmon.
Hot towels.
We had hot towels.
Oof.
Whole TV screen. All the movies you don't want to watch, man.
We had recliner chairs. We had a blast.
How long was the flight?
Well, it depends on which one. Like the first one we went on was about 4 or 5 hours.
I think
it was like 4. It was a layover. So like the first one was 1, and the next one was like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And then we left. It was like 5 or 6, and then 1.
Yep.
The way back though, that was crazy. It was
that
the
was
best plane
interesting.
I've ever flown on,
Really?
and then the worst plane I've ever flown on, back
Yep.
to back.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's because like when you book your tickets, you're like, we're going in luxury there, and then on the way back, you're like, I don't give a fuck how I get home. Like,
It's like that 1 hour flight. They ain't gonna give you a nasty,
okay,
crazy
'cause of
plane
layover, yeah.
of 1 hour.
oh, you're talking about on the way there, the second flight on the first flight.
Yeah,
over. I got
from
you.
San Juan
I
to
got
we
you.
flew from San Juan to New Jersey actually.
Oh, Newark, right?
Yeah,
where I
Newark.
always
Yep.
fly out of, yeah.
That
New
was
York,
where
right?
Newark.
our layover was, and we were there. We were only supposed to be there for 30 minutes. Like hop off the plane.
Rush
And,
to
That
Rush
airport is
to-
a beast getting around. You gotta run.
Yeah, it's huge, and we were there. Ended up being there for 2 hours. Steve knows all about it.
yeah.
He was
Bunch of
right there.
delays.
Yeah, yo, viewers.
So-
like Steve reminds me of that kid from Home Alone when they leave him and he's like running through the air. They're running through the airport and Steve's just left at the house back home.
There were some close calls.
Oh man, so what was your favorite part about the trip?
Favorite part about the trip? I'd have to say was that boat ride. What was it called? The catamaran?
Yeah, catamaran.
Catamaran,
That
yeah.
was the best part.
You wake up, we went on a big boat, drove probably 5 miles offshore. All you can drink, pina coladas. We had a jellyfish, though. A jellyfish drink, it blew all the other ones away. And then there was also this beer called a Medalla.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in Puerto Rico drinks that. We drive 5 miles off the coast, and then everybody has snorkel gears. You get to go snorkeling.
Crystal
but-
clear water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But we were all smart. We only went snorkeling for like 5 minutes in the beginning, and they all fed us. So we were all front of the line, got that good fresh food, not that soggy, dripping wet salt water all over it. So we played it out right.
Yeah,
We
smart,
sat right
right?
next to the exit. So
And the
we were
best part
first
was-
off and the first back on.
Yeah, and I would say the best part about the boat was not only did we get free alcohol, free drinks, free food, the whole 9 yards. We would just be hanging out on the boat, not even going to get a drink, and the guys would just come up to us with drinks and say, "Here you go,"
Dang,
and they would just
yeah.
hand them to us.
Yeah, it's
Especially like on the ride back to the marina, like from where we were snorkeling at. They would just walk up and be like, "Y'all want one?" And they would just hand it to us. Yeah, it was a blast, man.
I saw one of the videos. Were you guys cliff jumping at one point or no? Or like in like a waterfall
Off this
area?
big rock.
Yeah.
That was the ATV
Yeah.
riding.
That's where I got this shirt. I got so sunburned on the boat that I bought this shirt to cover up and that hat.
Yeah.
But
What's
then
it
Steve was
say on
like,
there?
well-
Adventure Park?
Oh yeah, Adventure
Yeah.
Park. That's where the ATV.
Give a little shout out to Nope, pay us.
No, man, we only shout out Gary V in here.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to
Oh,
Gary
yeah,
V.
Gary
I
V.
forgot. I almost forgot this episode. Yeah, good thing we're getting out of the way early.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah. So you guys were there for like 3 days, 4 days. I forget when you guys
Friday
were
through
there.
Monday.
Friday through Monday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I
And
need
it flew by.
I could have stayed there a whole week, man.
Mm-hmm.
I can move there.
I see you're wearing your Puerto Rico shirt too, man.
Oh, yeah, man. I had to represent.
I mean, that shirt is fly, man. You're looking stylish in
Oh,
here.
yeah, I appreciate it, man.
That's what I'm talking about. It's still
It's a
got
good
the shades
looking.
on,
This is a
too.
good looking group we got right
can
here,
you
man.
pin this? Can you pin? Yo, pin this to me real quick so I can match you.
I ain't got my safety pins on,
Damn,
man.
man.
Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
I was
Yeah,
trying to figure it out
I had to
earlier.
lay out the flowers, give it a little flowery, nice tropical vibe in here. Too bad we don't have tacos, but your cheese balls, made up for that.
Yeah, that's right.
I had to bring a little
It's not
something for
better.
y'all.
Oof.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
San
so-
Diego tacos, man. I want to go back to San Diego.
Speaking of food, at the beginning of this, I said fastest eater in the world. And this guy right here, I've seen you put down some food quick, boy. How do you do it, man?
I don't know, man. It's like, it's not a contest or anything, but like as soon
Just
as I
happens,
see
yeah.
this good looking food, I just don't want to do nothing but eat it the whole time. And I've always had problems growing up. My mom always used to tell me you got to chew your food every time 10 times before you swallow it. And it just never stuck to me.
That was
So,
like the rebellious part of you. You're like, yeah, Mom,
Man.
I ain't chewing. I'm chewing twice.
yeah.
Max.
See, my,
I
my
understand though, like Caleb and Rocky and all them, they always get on me for it, but it's like the food gets in front of you, and that primal
Well,
instinct kicks in.
to be honest, I used to eat super fast all the time, but then I started getting heartburn. 20 years old, getting heartburn every day. I was like, man, I guess I need to slow down my eating. So then I started slowing down my eating. Had to take Nexium here and there, but still take it. But yeah, man, if you eat slower, it'll definitely help with indigestion. If you have indigestion, heartburn problems.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
Steve,
one
when I
reason.
met you, you were skinny.
Oh,
So,
dude. That all started with you, man. I came out of
bro.
senior year.
Yeah, that's right.
What was
That's
it?
right.
Probably weighing 155.
I used to make Stevie. I was like, Steve, like this is like a rep. Like each bite is a rep. You need to put on this weight. So just
Oh,
eat
yeah.
the damn food.
Gained a lot of weight with
Yeah.
you, man. I can't
Yeah.
countless of times of all you can eat sushi,
Yeah,
man.
I
Those
think-
were the best
making me
days.
a
Blue
little
Asia,
hungry.
Kami,
Well, you
Steve,
definitely-
go ahead.
No, you got it, man.
I was just gonna say, Steve came down for a year of school. Me and you went to Tennessee. And Steve had always been this little skinny guy, and then we come back from Tennessee. It's just like one summer working out with Cody and eating, and he's just like swole. man.
I remember
Cody
that.
fit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
But
because
Cody
y'all,
fit, man.
Cause y'all two became friends basically before me and Hunter became friends with Cody.
I don't know if you call
Oh,
it
yeah.
friends, man. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, just gym partners, bro. Nothing else.
Man, talking when we became friends, oof, we would be like. I remember I stayed with you at Cove before I lived there for a whole summer, and
Oh,
like.
yeah.
We can call this the party days, I guess. We're not like this anymore. But we were walking miles per night. Like we weren't even paying
We said
Ubers,
fuck
going
Ubers,
out
cardio, baby, cardio.
going out
Save
like
that
4 or
money.
5 nights a week. Like this one we were like what? 21, just turned 21.
Yep, just turned 21.
Y'all still party now. Come on now.
Just on the weekends though, not the 5 day a week kind of thing anymore. Had to have 2 rest days, drinking and lifting.
Yeah, man. So we've had some good times, man. All 4 of us have had some good times together.
This is the squad,
Back
man.
in
The
Roanoke
OG
Rapids,
squad.
baby.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I wanted to talk about the last time we all 4 had an extravaganza. Back in Roanoke Rapids. Remember when we took that limousine to
I
the
bet a lot of people
bonfire?
here know about Roanoke Rapids, and they know how it is. A lot of people, you guys play it down, but trust me, don't listen to them. This place is the place to be. They may only have a cookout, and it may only smell like garbage, but it is the best place I've ever been.
Good old paper mill.
And you really just nailed it on the head. It does
Oh.
smell like garbage. I'll give you that.
I don't know if it's garbage or like chemicals
Phew.
or
Paper
something.
mill, man. It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
But
Little
no,
mixture of everything.
anything said about that place, shout out to Roanoke Rapids though.
And you actually don't even have. Well, you don't. Your mom and dad don't live in Roanoke Rapids now.
Nope, not anymore. I'm not. My only home there is y'all's house now. Every time I
So-
go back, I'm sleeping on y'all's couch or.
So your
Where?
your mom lives in Myrtle Beach. Where does your dad live?
He lives in Burlington, North
With
Carolina.
a coat factory.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Burlington Co-Factory.
That's awesome, man.
yeah. Don't
You're-
go back too much more, but
Yeah, I miss your dad. That guy, I remember his
Oh,
garden.
yeah.
Shout out to your garden. I know you're watching this. Those peppers and tomatoes were
Those
fire.
cherry
They
tomatoes.
were good.
He
yeah.
loves the garden.
Cherry tomatoes back, but we could.
When I met you for the first time, I knew how Steve became who he was. I just knew, literally a spitting image, man.
yeah, he's
man.
got a little wild side.
He came
on
out with his shirt off, a beer in his hand. He said, "How y'all doing?"
Yeah, Steven definitely knows how to have a good time. That is for sure.
Oh man, yeah, I want to go back there soon. Not to your house, of course, but Caleb and Hunter is like we were up there having a bonfire at
At the old
the
lake.
lake house, yeah, the old lake, man. That was a good time. Riding the gators. Whew. We were going down that hill, man. It was nighttime. I thought I was going straight down vertically. I was like, that was crazy, man.
The big hill. That's
the
what we call it,
gators
man.
were awesome.
Yeah, Roanoke Rapids, it's fun. I mean, it's not
People
smart.
say there ain't a lot to do, but you just gotta know what to do.
You got to make your own.
That's
fun.
right. Yeah, you can make it fun. That's for sure. We for sure had a good time.
We did the best of what we had. I'll
Yeah.
say that.
I would say the best times was the recession when money was tight. That was my favorite time. We'd go out and like
What did we used
catch.
to do?
We would go to Steve's house to Rochelle Pond, catch a bunch of brim, and then do whatever for the rest of the day. And then the rest, like at nighttime, we go catfishing.
Catfishing all
That was
night.
the best.
And the best part about that night is your dad coming out at 11 o'clock saying, "Y'all want some steaks, boys?"
Oh, your dad! Shout out to your dad's steaks too. Those onions, man.
Best cook in Roanoke Rapids.
That's Cody's favorite part.
My favorite part. Those onions were good, man. They
And
were
if you
just
want a
like-
little taste of that, you can still go to Oscar's restaurant on 10th Street out there and check it out.
Shout out to Oscar's best breakfast in town.
Order what you want, eat what you get. That's right.
We're doing too many shout outs, but we're going to limit it to
My
five.
fault, my fault.
It's all right,
No,
man.
the Oscars gets a shout out no
No.
matter how many we've done.
No, I wanted to tell y'all too. I think y'all know already. I'm not sure if you know either. But we actually have a sponsor for today. This episode, a great sponsor. Haphazard Apparel actually sponsored this episode.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
Yeah, Haphazard Apparel. Shout out to Haphazard. They're really treating us well.
Yeah, as you can see.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh my god. So I don't know really where else to go from here. We could talk about Connecticut now that we talked about Roanoke Rapids.
Yeah,
I
man.
know
Oh,
you
gosh.
love
Don't
that.
even get me started on Connecticut.
My dad's gonna be watching this too. So.
The big baller.
The big baller.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that, Steve. Tell us about your trip to
I
Connecticut
think
with Cody, because I know y'all two have. Cody's been to Roanoke Rapids and experienced our hometown. How was it when you went to his hometown?
Well, I like going new places, meeting new people, doing new things. Like I like doing stuff different. And Connecticut, it was a good time. The ride down there sucked. Just go ahead and start that out.
Up there.
It was,
How long was
up
that?
there, not down there. Forgot.
People
I
always mix it
always
up.
mess that up.
Yeah, always.
But it was a 12-hour car ride, if no traffic. Man, it was just never ending. We probably played every song you could think about all the way up
If
there.
only we
but
had a podcast to play
I
on
know.
the
That would've
stereo.
killed so much
It'd be
time.
haphazard.
Y'all should have started this like 3 years ago.
I
But-
know, man. We just didn't think about it.
When we get to Cody's house, snow everywhere, cold as crap, -15. I can't even remember how cold it was, but it wasn't. Honestly, I feel like it's been cold here too, like with the wind blowing. There's no wind up there; it's just straight cold. But when we go up there, we run into Cody's dad, and first thing he says is, "I'm gonna take y'all to Mohegan Sun," and I have no clue what are we even doing. Is it a bar, whatever we go to, and it's a big casino in Connecticut, man. He had the perks with it. Had VIP packages. I mean, we were living it up, man. Well, actually, when we first got there, North Carolina IDs, they thought it was fake.
This is
So
funny. And I had a North Carolina ID at
Yeah.
the time too.
So me and Cody get pulled away by like these big security guards, and they take us to this private room in the back you didn't even know existed.
No
and they're
way.
sending our IDs through like crazy scanners and like saying we'll let it slide this time, and kind of a little sketchy.
They
at
literally
first.
wouldn't believe us, and I bugged out on them. I was like, "These are real IDs. Like we literally live in North Carolina, and I've been here like every year since I've turned 21." I was like, "Oh my god!" And then they finally like accepted it. Yeah, and like you said, they were like, "Yeah, we'll let it slide." And like, I was like,
So,
"Oh my
so
god!"
y'all went to the casino. There was snow everywhere. What else did y'all do? I know y'all did something
Well,
else because
we
I
can't-
remember
we
seeing
can't really
y'all.
talk about the stuff
Yeah,
that
I
went
mean,
down
we
at the
gotta keep it a little
casino.
PG.
Okay, no, yeah, all right,
We
rated
didn't
R.
just hook it up. I mean, we go to the casino, and you're thinking like we're just going to a party or something. First thing we do, we go watch the Boston Celtics play basketball inside the casino, which was pretty
Live, yeah, that was
crazy. Yeah.
sick. That's the only time I've done that too.
His dad buying all of us beers and everything, and then we're like, okay, now we're gonna go to the club, and we go. What was the club's name?
Avalon.
Avalon. He don't just get us into Avalon. We get VIP like booze sitting up in the whole club. We get girls like half naked, just bringing out bottles with sparklers on it and everything, pouring
Y'all are
every
living the
drink.
rock star lifestyle.
Sounds like
man.
I need to go to Connecticut.
Yeah, man.
Once
When-
a year, man. Once a year we do it.
Definitely.
It's a tradition now.
Can we
did it
set
again.
that up?
Yeah,
Can
you
we?
guys
Yeah,
are-
we should
the
play
whole
this.
Haphazard pod,
Yeah.
the whole Haphazard podcast and its viewers, only the viewers who
Yeah.
leave a like and
I mean,
comment below.
Haphazard already sponsored this episode. Maybe Haphazard could fly us out to Connecticut.
Yeah,
Yeah, first
maybe,
class.
yeah.
Maybe so.
Dang, man, we
Possibly.
gotta do that. That's what I'm talking about, man. No, man. So
Good transition.
Steve-O, I mean, that's what we call you. What do you think about actual Steve-O from Jackass?
To be honest, like, he's the best. Like, he's crazy as shit. Like, I feel like he brings positive energy to everywhere he goes. Like,
That's you.
That's
yeah,
you.
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Some stuff I like about him, some stuff I don't too like about him. But like, bringing positive energy to a crowd, like getting everybody in a good mood. That's what I really like cherish. Like,
See, and that is a very good quality to have. So, have you watched all of Jackass?
watched a few episodes. They do some really intense things.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Some stuff I probably would do, but some stuff I probably would not do.
I just don't know if I could bring myself to like I'll do some crazy shit, but not like where it's gonna harm me to like an extent that they
Yeah.
go through. Like one of them,
They
I
go through
saw
some stuff, man.
like
for sure.
like skateboarding down a mountain through like cactuses, and then like they
Oh,
get
yeah.
up, it's just like their
Yeah.
whole body's destroyed.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
you
Johnny
can't do it.
Knoxville, he's like peeing into a bag. Like he
like for the rest of his life.
I think he
Is it that bad?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's
It's
definitely got some
bad.
health issues.
Like, you're
though.
gonna see in a few years, like, their actual permanent damage from it.
Oh, you're
but-
seeing it right now.
Yeah,
seeing it
yeah.
now.
Some of them are already going through it.
Yeah,
But that's
Um,
what we call you, man.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
Steve-O though.
Man, y'all, I can't even keep up with all the nicknames y'all give me, man.
What do we got? We got Steve. We got Steve-O.
Steve Gorwin.
Steve Gore.
Gorwin, Scuba Steve.
Scuba
like-
Pizza Steve.
Steve-O
Pizza
the
Steve days.
Steve-O the Bevo.
Steve.
You got all the rhymes going. I mean, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. You know, you really got to know us to know what all that means, though.
Dude, doing the Jackass shit though, it's like Steve-O was like they went through like phases where they're all on like hardcore drugs too, and now he's been sober for I'm not sure how long, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
I know he like sobered up, and now he's talked about it a lot, and it's like getting through that much pain. Like they weren't sober that whole time too. It's crazy. Like you just torture yourself kind of.
Well,
for
I'm
the
not.
fame.
I'm not sure if y'all two saw it. I watched the Impulsive with Steve-O on there.
Yeah, I haven't watched that.
That
one
was a
yet.
good episode. He really talked about a lot of stuff, and like I respect that guy for sure.
He's got a YouTube channel now, I think.
Steve-O has a YouTube channel. I
He
hadn't seen
actually,
that.
he actually came to Wilmington, didn't he?
Really?
I think he went to
Maybe he
UCW.
He did, but I missed it. Yeah, he did come out here.
Maybe so.
I
Yeah.
remember when he did. Yeah, I didn't see him though.
But I'm glad they did what they did, though. I mean, it was really, I don't know, it was
Yeah,
really
it was
entertaining.
real entertaining.
I
All
don't
right,
know
jump out the
anybody
window
else
right
like
now. Come on.
Yeah.
Right through the side.
Yeah, can
I
you
hate
eat
to break
50 of
y'all's
those in
pussy.
30 seconds?
Oh,
Hey, if there's money on the line, I could do anything.
how much money?
No, I'm not gonna make. I'm not gonna make you have to
I don't know
say
if I can
Steve
make
was
it the rest
thinking
of the
about his
podcast.
dignity and the money. Yeah.
You might have to take a
Yeah.
shower.
Money
after eating all
talks.
those.
Money talks.
No, man. So I want to talk about the old days, man. We've really been through a lot. I mean,
I know, man. It's
the
been,
old lake, you know, riding 4-wheelers. I mean, what? There's so much. Like what?
I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
either, man.
Y'all
I
grew
just
up
remember
together.
when I used to live on Hunting Ridge, and like every day after school, would just ride my bike down that steep hill, pull up at y'all's house, and
Yeah.
didn't know what would happen. I mean, we had days where we hung out in the river, went sliding down that thing, the zip line, the playhouse,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and then the trampoline next door. Like we
did have
did
a
it.
good
We did it
setup.
all. Yeah.
We had a great setup. Yeah, I remember I used to skateboard a lot, and you used to ride mountain bikes, right?
Oh, I did. I mean, there ain't no telling, man.
You used
I
to have
did.
them tall bikes.
Oh yeah, my
Real
granddaddy
tall.
built those bikes,
Yeah.
man.
That's
They're like
right.
10,
Like
15
6
foot
foot
tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cody doesn't even know.
You say what? 10
10,
feet?
They're just
15.
these giant
Yeah.
bikes. He come down, riding down the road.
Yes.
You in like
In a 10-foot. Do you
Caleb.
know 10-foot?
Like when I've met Steve, like probably the first few months of me knowing him, like if I were to talk about him to someone, I'd be like, he's the guy with the 10-foot tall bikes you see in the Christmas parade.
We need like an animator right now to make a little animation of this. Like Steve-O coming down, he can't even reach the
Dude, we used
pedals.
to all
Man,
kill it, me and all my
hey,
cousins.
we can insert the pictures of them tall bikes right here.
Oh,
right there,
Right.
definitely.
All right, y'all see it here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
me and Caleb had the choppers. We were cruising around.
I know, man. We had some cool
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
We had a
I had
good setup.
skateboards, ripsticks.
It's all
Yeah.
about riding the bike down the street to Spears and getting a good old
Getting that
orangeade, man.
No, the
Lemonade
wor-
and orangeade.
The worst was y'all would go first and get your orangeade, and then I want a lemonade, and then it would taste like orange.
Y'all don't
That's
know
always
about
made me
the
mad.
y'all don't know about the Razor scooter life though. So
Oh
back
man,
off.
I know what it
My
is.
ankles are still fucked.
We would go from ride to ride. So we do like rollerblades to bike to razor scooter to skateboards, then to longboards, then back to bikes.
That-
It was just like
Yeah, we had spells. Like, I'd go through, it was a solid year probably. I'd ride a skateboard every day. Then I'd be like, all right, time to ride my bike. I wouldn't touch my skateboard. Then you had the days, you remember these days, where you'd be on the bike, but you would take your skateboard and put the trucks on the handlebars.
Oh my
So you'd be riding your bike with the
Oh,
skateboard
yeah.
like stuck to your,
you go to where you're skating.
yeah, so you could ride the bike to where you wanted to skate at, so you could get there
This
quicker.
is what happens when you live in Roanoke or Rapids. You get
Hey,
creative.
you gotta make
bro.
the
You
best
get
of it or
creative,
you'll be
We
yeah.
were
bored.
so into it. I remember like we'd have to go to church in the morning,
Oh,
and it would be like it'd be like 9 o'clock in the morning, and we'd be like riding our bikes in our church clothes.
Yep. Yeah,
It's like-
I used to stay outside. I loved it,
Yeah.
man. There was nothing better than that.
I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't have moved 2 houses down from me. We hadn't met Steve. I really don't know the person that I would be right now.
I really don't either. No,
I'd have been bored.
when I
I
think
know, right?
when,
I'd have been bored. It's
I would have
great.
been one of those people who says there's nothing to do in Roanoke right now.
Yeah.
yeah, like when
We
I
didn't want
think
us.
my whole childhood was outdoors, skating, bikes. Like, that's all I can think about. But man. So,
What about skiing? You guys do everything. Damn, you always go to snowshoe every year. Snowboard.
Action
Ski,
sports,
yeah.
man. That's
Yeah,
what-
Oh,
Steve.
yeah.
What's your favorite sport to do? Action sport.
Like sport, or are we talking like bike, snowboarding, like?
Well,
I know soccer's probably.
well, yeah,
Soccer,
yeah.
for
like-
sure,
so I know
yeah.
you played soccer in high school.
Oh,
You
yeah,
were a monster.
Soccer since day one. I mean, that's been my favorite thing since 4 years old, growing up.
Yeah.
Came all the way to college, but ended up breaking my leg, so I had to hang up the
Oh,
boots.
I
for
forgot
that.
about that. Yeah,
I
you
met
did.
Steve when he was in crutches.
Oh,
I remember
man.
that.
You
Yeah.
did, man. I forgot.
Didn't hold me back from going out though. I was
I
out
know.
there.
That's where I met Steve. He was at a party in crutches dressed as a cop. As a cop, bro.
I forgot all about that. It's true.
It was I think it was my 20th birthday. We went to Greenville. And out of all my friends, Steve we went to Greenville for my 20th birthday. He had a cast on and still went out. And we celebrated my 20th birthday. And he celebrated it in a
I couldn't miss
cast.
it, man. I couldn't miss it.
And it's not just like an ankle, it's not
His
like a
old
little
leg.
ankle brace or an ankle cast. This is a
Full-legged,
Full
all the way
leg,
up to you.
stiff
This guy
leg.
looked like the SpongeBob meme where his whole body was a cask.
Steve, man.
Whole body
you're
was a cask.
But the best,
definition, dude.
the,
Go ahead.
the best thing that got me through that is like I come home. It was real weird. It was like I come home, y'all are all at the apartment, your mom's in town, Kenzie's in town, and like I come home broke leg, can't do anything, can't move, and then y'all just show up with these hoverboards just flying all over the place, and like I'm like hell yeah, I can actually do something, Like,
Dude, fads are
I
crazy.
can't remember. Did you ride the hoverboard with
oh
the
yeah,
cast
that was the
on?
only way I could get around.
A lot of people fell on that hoverboard.
Oh,
Yo, we got to think of something like that. Instant millionaires.
I know.
Anything that's a fucking fad, dude. Excuse my language, but like, come on, like seriously, like it's like silly bands. Are you kidding me? You take them off
Those
and
are
they
cool,
shape into an
though. Yeah,
animal.
I
You know how
like
much
it.
money they made off that? $5 a pack for rubber bands.
fidget
We
spinners.
tried with
Fidget
spinches.
spinners,
We were a
yeah.
little late to the game though.
Yeah.
Spinches.
Too late to the game.
Had
man.
potential, but
Spinners.
just the wrong time.
Yeah, it's like we gotta look for the next fad. Maybe we
Mhm.
start it make it have to do with haphazard. Ooh,
I know, right?
oh, some ASMR. something
Yeah,
like that.
ASM.
Yeah, I was gonna say Steve is a definition of like work hard, play hard. The
Oh, yeah,
hardest
man.
working dude I've ever met, but the hardest partying guy I've met in my life.
Mhm.
How many jobs do you think you've had, Steve?
Maybe 15, 10. I don't know, man. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Well, so yeah.
But if you ever want to get a job, put hard working on your resume, man. Drew will hire you.
Let me tell this story. Literally, this guy gets a job at the car wash when we lived at our old place together. It was me, Steve, and Jero. Happy birthday, Jero. Little one day late, but
Is his birthday?
His
Yeah,
birthday was
yesterday,
yesterday.
yeah.
Happy birthday, Jay.
happy birthday, Jay.
Yeah.
So we were all living together. Steve moved in. Me and Jay just got back from Europe. We were like trying to get into our house. Like we had to have Steve move all our stuff in because we were in Europe.
That was the worst.
we hard working. We
Oh,
paid him
yeah.
for it. He'll do anything for money. So we're like, dude, we're in Europe. Like, you gotta move our stuff in. We need to do this. So we get back. Steve's looking for a job, and Jero's already working at the car wash, I believe. And Jero's like, yeah, come to the car wash. And our friend Drew was the manager, and Jero hits me up a couple days later after Steve applied. He's like, you're not gonna believe what Steve did. And he's like, Drew showed me his application, and under special skills, he put hard working.
But that worked, though.
And it worked.
Worked me all the way up to manager, man.
And like at the end of the
Little pro
day,
tip, yeah.
we all respected it.
I mean,
I mean, that's right. Steve, you did wind up being the manager, though.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
it's like as sad as it is nowadays. That is a skill.
Yeah, it is.
That is a skill.
Had to go
nowadays.
straight to the point, you know, let them know.
I remember back that we used to work at Oscars, too. You was hard working. You used to get
Oh,
all
yeah.
them tips, busting tables and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me,
yeah, that was
you, and
good.
Caleb used to work there. That was
Yeah.
some
I
rough
remember
times.
waking up to your dad after a Saturday night. Steve, you ain't at Oscars yet, man. There's dirty tables over there.
Backbone of the business,
Yeah,
right?
Stay up all
Oh,
night,
yeah.
hanging out, having fun, and then go to sleep at like 3, and then wake up, crack of dawn.
7 o'clock.
Steve's going to work. We're going to
Sheesh.
church.
Yeah, Steve, we have a lot in common because like we've worked like every job. I feel like a lot of jobs, and it's good to know like my slogan for life is know a little about a lot and
Oh,
not
yeah.
a lot about a little.
Take you a long ways,
That's good,
man.
right? Especially like serving, bouncing, bartending. Like you worked at a car wash, you served, like you've done it all too.
And now let's talk about your job now. Tell us what you do now.
I don't even
'cause
know what
I
you do
still
now.
really am not.
Yeah, I have
100
no.
I mean, I'm your best friend.
That's
I'm
what
still not
honestly.
sure.
That's what everybody says.
I
I
know what
explained
it
it
is.
to
I
them
get
so
it.
many times, and they still don't know what I
I
do. but-
can tell you what it is.
I've never heard
He's
it.
the parts man.
Yeah, as of now, I'm a
Yeah.
parts person at a body shop called Aber Auto. And when you run into a deer, you run into somebody texting and driving, don't do it, because a lot of people come in and do that.
Right.
But I order the parts that goes on the car to repair it. And that's all I do. I invoice the parts, send them back if they're wrong, get credits, all that good stuff.
So if I get in a wreck, could I bring my car to your body shop?
Yeah, of course, man.
And y'all would hook me up.
You gotta talk that over with the manager, man. I'm not the boss man. Yeah.
Well-
Let's set up a sponsorship.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
well, that's cool.
I'm
man.
working my way to. I didn't put hard worker, so it's taking me a little longer at this job. So,
He didn't know what he was signing up for, huh?
yeah.
I don't know, man. I've been thinking about doing more with this channel. I know we're a podcast channel, but I've been thinking that you would be a good fit for maybe like expanding to I don't want to say vlog, but I want to say kind of like extras and more IRL, like outside of this room. And I feel like you have the energy to do that.
I'd watch the vlogs.
Yeah.
I'd definitely
Oh, yeah.
watch them, man.
I'm just not someone though who would like to have a camera in front of me, like vlogging and talking to a camera. But there's so much other opportunity out there to grow too, and then that would also influence the podcast to get more people here. And I feel like Steve is the type of kid who would go into public and just do funny shit. Like I don't want to do pranks. I don't like pranks or anything, but just like other scenes and stuff. And like I don't know, we could probably get really creative.
Oh,
with
we
you,
can make
Steve.
it crazy.
Well, for those of whoever, I'm not sure if you guys know. I know me and Hunter know this, and for whoever's watching who doesn't know or listening, wherever you listen to podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Anyways, Bite is coming out, which is
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was trying to tie it into.
for everybody
too,
who
the
knows
bite,
what
yeah.
Vine is. Rest in peace, Vine. Bite is coming out in
Pour a little
about
bit out,
2
you know.
weeks from now. Yeah.
In there.
And that is going to be Vine 2. So if there is a chance, you might want to
I mean,
get
look
in
at-
on this, make some
yeah.
funny videos.
Yeah.
Bite is going to be Vine 2, and that's going to be something that I know me and Hunter are going to partake
Look
in.
at David Dobrik. You guys watch him?
Yeah,
started
man.
on
David
Vine.
Dobrik is the
A
man.
lot of people do, not just vloggers, but like who's the country singer who got big on that?
Luke Combs.
Luke Combs. He's
Yep.
big right now, yeah, and he got big on Vine.
Yeah.
If you want to do anything at all, I mean, this is your chance. Bite.
Bite's coming out soon. I can't wait, man. Vine was awesome, dude. It was so funny.
I used to have fun with Vine back in high school.
Yeah, we used to make crazy videos at the old lake. I remember,
Ride the
like
golf cart, and
dirt
fishing.
bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, remember that big catfish I caught that
Oh
night?
my god.
And all those nights we went out like a million times, Caleb caught the only big catfish. But it was a nice one, though.
That I remember.
From a brim from Rochelle.
Yeah, brim from Rochelle Pond. Hey, I don't think you're supposed to fish in Rochelle Pond.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Speaking of
it was a minnow from the
Dude,
gas
Cody,
station.
I'm not sure. Cody, is it possible you can pull up Facebook?
Yeah. What do you need?
All right, pull up Facebook and go to my Facebook profile. I want to see if we can pull up this fish.
The craziest
this
part
picture.
about that catfish is your mom. I guess she can clean a lot of fish, and I remember I just came outside and she's just nailing this thing to a tree, and I've never seen that.
Whoa.
That's how you clean a catfish.
What?
Yeah.
Let me take these off.
That's how my grandpa
She
used
was
to
nailing the head into the catfish, and it makes sense now.
Yeah.
It's easier to clean. You got an extra hand now.
Cody
because
don't know
the skin-
anything about
the
this.
I
skin
don't
on
know
the
about this
catfish-
Roanoke
All right, here you
Rapids
go,
life.
Cody.
All right,
Give us
Caleb,
extra
we're here.
The skin on a catfish is really hard to pull. It's tough. So
Mm-hmm.
take it, put it up on a tree, and drive a nail through its skull. So it's real sturdy.
Mhm.
And you grab it, you cut the skin, you grab it, and just everything you got. It takes a lot, but you pull the skin off.
Damn, that makes me really hungry, man. Like, I don't know.
And it was a
Yeah.
big. We fed so many people with
Oh, it was-
catfish
yeah.
nuggets.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
think we even have
catfish nuggets.
we
Yeah,
even
that
had
was
leftovers
Yeah,
that day.
catfish nuggets,
Yeah.
fillets. I mean, there's so much.
Ain't never been a big
Go-
fish
go to
guy, but that
photos,
was a good
Cody.
fish.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to my
And we-
profile
we-
pictures.
We waited on my mom's bathroom scale while they were
There
asleep.
should be a
Yeah,
section.
because it broke my little scale that we used.
I took the fish and brought it inside. Daddy was sleeping on the couch, and I was like, "Hey, check out this fish Caleb just caught." He's like, "Whoa, get that thing out of the house, man! What are you doing?"
And that was at like midnight.
Yeah, I look at it. In the
Oh,
morning.
there it is.
Good God, he has some long
Can you
hair
blow
there.
that picture up?
I'll try. Hold up.
I'm not sure if the camera can see that or not, but if we can blow that up and show it to the camera anyway.
Yeah, it's so small.
Oh,
Here, I'll save it right now and insert it.
Yeah, we can insert
I'll
it
insert
in.
it right above here.
Yeah, so
Oh, I remember this out.
that was
This man's
it.
holding a
It's about
catfish
as big
bigger
as
than
you back
him.
then,
Man,
man.
how old was I? How old do you think we were?
Probably.
We were at least 16 because
old
we were
enough
all
to drive,
driving, yeah. So 16, 17, I would say.
Because you had the red
Eclipse.
Eclipse, and we would
Convertible,
Put, you had
baby.
to take the convertible top down to put the fishing rods in there.
Oh yeah, it was a setup. It was my truck
You-
back in the day.
yep.
I ain't a big
That was
truck guy,
cool.
but you know, if you got a convertible, you can do anything.
That's right.
He had the red Eclipse and I had the silver Eclipse.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
both
yeah.
had Eclipses. That was my first car.
Yeah, you had some bad luck with that thing. I remember pushing that thing all over the place. Just so we can
I
crank
did,
it.
man. I did. I had the Eclipse, and then I got my Jeep Wrangler, which I still have now. Then I got
love
the
that
truck.
Jeep, though.
I
Yeah.
love it too, man. I need to
You
start
need to
driving
bring that
it
thing
more.
down here, man.
I
You can have some
know.
fun
Party
on that
buggy,
thing.
We could take it out on the beach.
Y'all
light
ain't
a
got
fire,
any
make
more
some
room in your
s'mores.
driveway,
Yeah,
boys.
y'all
That's
need
all I
to-
gotta say.
We need to put some for sale
Pulling
signs
in
on
here
some of these
tonight, I was
cars
like,
out here.
Dig a little parking deck under there.
Well, especially when we move into your new house.
Yeah.
I don't know where I
We
would
got a
be.
whole backyard. We'll figure it out. We
Yeah.
got a boat coming in there too. It's
I know. I'm gonna have my boat sitting
We got
there.
the truck coming, the F-150
Sheesh.
pawn shop. That's gonna be.
Oh yeah, I forgot,
Yeah.
man.
Are you
Cody,
gonna have the truck and the Jeep down here?
Yeah, I'm trying to trade a Jeep in though soon when I get that truck. I'll have.
I'm
it'll
gonna
be-
cry when you
I
trade
know,
that
I
Jeep
know, I
in, dude.
love
We've
the
had
Jeep.
so many memories.
I mean, I need something a little better, like more practical. But I have the truck for off road, and then maybe down the road I can get me a little beater Jeep. I definitely want another Jeep.
Oh, so you're not gonna buy a Nissan Maxima like in Puerto
Oh
Rico?
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we
My fault.
But yeah, we couldn't. So I've been driving a Jeep for 4 years now, but you can't rent a Jeep in Puerto Rico unless you're 25. I'm 24, so we got this Nissan Maxima, and I'll be
just
honest,
at
though,
the cutoff,
yeah,
man.
that thing was nice though. It was drove like
Nissan.
a Cadillac. Sips on gas.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I thought you were saying you were sipping on
What,
something.
hey, Steven, what did you think about that Nissan Maxima?
we had some good times in that Nissan.
that
We
thing
had
was
some good
crazy.
jokes.
Good job.
I know that.
Oh, I wish Cody could have been there.
Yeah, it was
Dude,
some,
I always say, like, part of me wishes I grew up in Roanoke Rapids with the squad right here. I wish, yeah.
Well, you've been
man.
there, Cody. I mean, you had Thanksgiving with us.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah,
had the whole
that's right.
picture. Thanksgiving, church
Yeah.
in the morning, like.
You got the full
You got the
effect.
whole
You got the
nine.
full
Yeah.
effect. I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
You got the
We didn't
the
hold
rope
back on
climbing, You got the fire.
Man, it was a blast, man, for sure.
He did miss Copper, the drooler. He didn't hit him with the drooler.
Hey, Copper ain't no drooler no more.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you know that?
How
was
Mike
just
was giving him
allergies.
some it was just allergies?
If your dog has any problems, change the food, and it fixes everything.
Yeah, you missed on that,
Yeah.
man. Usually, in order to climb that rope and do pull
Oh,
ups,
That's
yeah.
Copper. the
you
hound
had
dog.
to get away from this dog, a bloodhound, and it would just,
Oh,
man, it
yeah.
had drool dripping. And if he couldn't catch up with you, he knew how to sling it. He would just sling it all over you.
It, like, goes right-
yeah, it
Yeah,
just
you in the
smacks you.
face.
All right, guys, let's go into a commercial break. Hunter, do the honors.
Well, folks, time to do some business. This podcast is brought to you by Epic Finance. You know, I've always wanted a big old pirate ship, whole 9 with a flag and all. Can't afford it right now. But when I can, I'm gonna walk in that front door with that picture of that sweet pirate ship, and I'm gonna go up to the front desk and say, "One pirate ship, please." Epic Finance. Need money? We got you.
And also
South
shout out Haphazard Apparel. Anyways, guys, so man, this weekend Azalea Festival's coming up.
Ooh.
What do you think, Steve? We going? Are you going? What are your thoughts on the Azalea
I
Festival?
mean, I gotta go cash in my coin jar, my big old piggy bank. Gotta break him open, you know. Spent too much on this
Once a
Puerto
year.
Rico trip.
real.
But
Well, you don't have
Yeah.
to spend anything though. The Azalea Festival's free to walk around.
yeah, it's free, but you know, there's no such thing as free alcohol. So
That is true,
That's your
man.
first class.
So what are your plans for this weekend?
I'll probably go downtown, probably go check it out. You know, see how everything is. Probably won't go to the concerts, but heard Ice Cube's playing. He's a big hit. You know, straight out of Compton. You know, that's really got
Ice
me.
Cube, man. I don't
Watch that
know.
on the flight to Puerto Rico.
Are we there yet?
Ice Cube, he is a funny actor, but I don't know about seeing him in concert. I don't know how I feel about that. What do you
It's still,
think?
it's
Cody?
gonna be cool in Wilmington.
It'd be
You know what I
pretty
mean?
cool. I think it'd
Yeah.
be cool. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, he put that movie out a couple years ago. It was pretty good. Like, I feel like a lot of people were into his music more than they used to be.
So who all right, so we got Ice Cube coming this weekend, Hank Williams Jr., Tyler Farr played tonight, I believe.
Who else? I honestly have no idea about who's coming to Azalea.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you know
I
Steve?
haven't heard anything.
Other than Ice Cube, man, I'm not too big on those country singers. You
I
know
hope
me.
Rocky Pleasant's showing up, though.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Why is Rocky not?
Rocky
booked down
Pleasant, he
there?
actually
What?
played tonight, man.
If
We
you haven't
missed
watched
it.
episode 1, go back and watch that little interview and
Rocky's
podcast
the
with him.
man. God,
The
man.
homie, yeah. Dude, I haven't even been to Azalea Festival once since I've been here for
Really?
3 years. And now this weekend, I'm going to Dreamville Festival in Raleigh.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to be out there
Oh, really?
from tomorrow
Huh?
to Sunday. Yeah, watch J. Cole's festival. So shout out to J. Cole.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
Not like he'll
cool.
ever
That-
watch this,
that-
but it's gonna be.
Hey, you
it's
never
gonna
know,
be a
you never
dope. It's
know.
gonna be an
Never know,
awesome weekend, man. I'm excited. I haven't done anything like that in a while now.
So what's it called? Dreamfest?
Dreamville Festival. Yeah, it's
Dreamville
like J.
Festival.
Cole's tour, and since he's from North Carolina, as you all know, like it's gonna be super fun. Super
That'll be fun, man.
Yeah, it's like Nelly's gonna be there, 21 Savage, Big Sean, Black, Boz. How do you pronounce it? Boz, B-A-S. I've listened to his music. I've never
B.A.S.,
pronounced it.
Boz.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
sure.
don't know him.
I don't even know.
Didn't
him.
Nelly come to, like, the Azalea Festival a few years ago?
I heard
Probably.
didn't he get arrested? Like
Yeah.
right after?
I
That
think
was,
he
that was the
did.
one time I went to the Azalea Festival, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
Really, when you saw Nelly?
I won a ticket
Mhm.
at Carolina Cove, right? I won the ticket, but I didn't really feel like going to the concert, so I went out and stood out front door. I was just slapping my ticket. Just waiting for somebody to say, hey, man, you saw that ticket? Finally, somebody come up, sold the ticket. Yeah,
Just like that.
yeah,
Wait, I was there that night.
yeah.
Because I remember we stood out of the gate and we contemplated, I think, for a second on going in. We were like, this is it. I mean, we looked
I
inside.
thought we actually went into the concert, or was that a different night?
It
That
was
might-
the day before.
The day before.
And I,
Yeah.
I wasn't really crazy about it. So then the day after, I was like, I ain't trying to do this, but I got this free ticket. So
Yep.
I
And
sold
then
it for $40.
and I remember we left that spot. We walked 2 blocks over, and a magician was out front. And we saw a magician. He started doing some tricks. And then there was a guy, a one-man band. Do you remember that?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, he had the whole setup.
You remember that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a one-man band.
He was doing everything?
Yeah, he played the harmonica, guitar, drums, all at one
Damn.
time.
What, do you play
Like-
with his toes?
You
I
have, like,
think
stuff
so.
hooked up to your feet and like your
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah.
movement.
And it was
I don't
like
know, was
all
He
weird.
had
of
the
his-
setup. He
All
had
of
the
his
he was
setup.
doing
musical
it, though.
equipment was like strapped onto almost like a buggy of some sort. You could just push around.
Hmm.
And he was playing it on the street. I remember that's one thing that stands out to me from that one night.
That's cool. Yeah. So if you guys go down there again this week and have some fun. It'll be dope.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Don't drink and drive though. Uber.
Yeah.
That's right.
Uber everywhere. But I don't know. I'm kind of debating if I want to go take the boat out this weekend.
Oh, that's gonna be during the day. We're
I was about to
definitely
say,
taking
yeah,
the
is it
boat.
through the
That's
day,
the
yeah.
pregame, man.
Yeah. And there's always a thought we could take the boat to the Azalea Festival.
Can you actually? You can get down there on your boat, like right
Take it
in
on
the
the
river,
river.
yeah.
It's probably like almost an hour and a half boat ride.
I'll tell you what
I would
be
do
doing.
that.
Demo in that house. That's what I'll be doing this weekend.
This
so
weekend?
Y'all want to swing by, pick me up on the boat? That's cool.
Can you pull up there and just like anchor down and chill? Like,
Oh yeah, they got docks out there.
Dock up, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, they got them.
Yeah.
What were those things that we went to all the time? It was downtown sundown.
Yeah,
Those
Yeah.
are
Oh,
the
those are my
throwback
favorite
club.
Friday
Yeah.
People
nights.
would
Yeah.
watch from their boats.
Downtown
Yeah.
Sunday. I'm looking
That
forward
gets
to
the
that.
whole night started right there.
Are they gonna do
Yeah.
it again this summer? I hope
Yeah,
so.
they
Every
should.
summer, man.
Yeah.
That is a blast. And I was honestly talking to Rocky about that last night, how downtown sundown is a lot of fun.
We need
It's
to
like-
get him up there.
During the
Yeah,
summer,
definitely.
it's like a ritual we got, you know. Thursday nights, we which now we're gonna have to do podcasts, but I don't know
Yeah.
because
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Cody
change
doesn't
it.
even know. Last summer on Thursday nights, I'm not sure if you ever went or not, but on Thursday night we go to Carolina Beach and watch fireworks.
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
Yeah.
Did you go with us when we took the boat there?
Yeah, and we got. Yeah, remember that one time we got the boat stuck? Yeah.
Oh my
Ooh.
god!
It was a
That
pushing
was a
party.
disaster.
I wasn't there for that one. I'm kinda
Oh
glad.
man, Rocky knows all about that.
Yeah.
We were on the way back from Carolina Beach at 10 o'clock at night on Thursday after we watched fireworks.
Mhm.
We run up on a sandbar, Psh, stuck. I mean, stuck.
I remember the
stuck.
story. I think.
Yeah, and we were stuck on that sandbar for for probably an hour, trying to push off.
Yeah,
And
it wasn't the
Steve
best
was
time.
on the other boat. Bless you,
Yeah.
bless you.
my god. I'm sorry. podcast. I'm sorry.
But yeah,
Allergies, man.
Yeah, luckily I was on the boat that didn't hit the sandbar, you know. But
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
Like,
feel bad for y'all.
yeah, I used to. I remember the fireworks I did because I used to work at when I did the whole Power Crunch gig. I was always down at Carolina Beach, and I was always like doing that stuff. And I remember one night I stayed late, and they were doing the fireworks down there. Super cool scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went there one time and it was a real cool artist, and he let y'all actually sing a song, didn't he?
Yeah, they were singing "Knocking on Heaven's Door."
Yeah,
and
Knocking
me and
on
Kayla
Heaven's
were
Door.
sitting at the table.
What do-
we did the
Sing it,
hey,
Honor, sing it.
hey, hey, hey.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, y'all coming on? And we killed it. It was, I mean, honestly, I'd probably pay money to watch that show.
Yeah, I know. I thought the tip jar got a little full after y'all got off. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, that was fun.
That was a good time, though.
Yeah, that
I
was
never go out down towards Carolina Beach. Older crowd.
That's like
I
the
definitely
one time
want
I've
to.
done that.
Yeah.
But if you do go down to Carolina Beach, you have to get a Brits donut.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It
the
is.
glazed. Oof,
Yeah.
so good.
best.
It is
donut.
something you
good,
will
yeah.
remember.
Describe it, Steve.
Yeah.
Describe how it tastes, man. How
Well,
is it?
first of all, just a little cheat code for everybody. There's going to be a huge ass line, 45-minute,
Yep.
50-minute
Yep.
wait,
Yeah.
and you just
Donut.
got to cut that thing, man. You just got to jump in, get right in the front.
This
Yeah.
man said a cheat
Just
code.
act like you know somebody. Just shake his
Yeah,
hand.
that's the
Hey,
way
how
it
you
goes.
doing? You know, you get right to the front. And
What do you order?
donuts, like, oof, I can't even describe
so
them. They're
good,
so
man.
good.
You
It
bought
just,
like 24,
It's
right?
like
Make
Uh,
let them
yeah.
last.
it's like the first time you heard first time I heard White Iverson. That's what it felt like.
Oh,
I
man.
think it's a good explanation of these donuts is like your favorite movie and you don't want it to end
Yeah.
when you're eating it. I mean, it's like
it's just melting in your
A
mouth,
Star
and
is
you're trying
Born.
to
That's what
savor
it's
it.
no matter how many you buy, you won't bring one all the way back to Wilmington because you're going to eat them all.
no, you can't bring them home because you'll eat them in the car.
And don't tell your friends.
Or on the boat. Or on
What I
the
love
boat.
is they sell milk there too.
Oh
Oh,
man,
I haven't got that.
tastes So
I bet that's a
good.
good duo right there.
Mm, I don't know. I don't mess with milk, man. It's, oof, I don't
Just a
know
little
why.
bit. Just a little
Yeah, a little bit with a donut.
Man,
like
you're
a
all about
shot.
the almond meal. You
The
got me
almond
switched
milk.
over on the almond meal. I forgot all
You're
about
all
that.
about that life now, right?
It's a little change. It ain't good as milk, I'll tell you that. But I
Oh,
mean, if you get used to it, it's pretty good.
Speaking of almond milk, I know this is a little
He's
off
like,
subject.
speaking of,
I just thought about this though. It made me think about almond milk and coconut water, and it reminds me, we're in Puerto Rico. I tried my first coconut.
really?
You did too,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
It
climb,
wasn't
did
what
you
I
climb
was
the tree and shake
expecting.
it?
No, so while we were on this, which is his shirt right there, while we were on this ATV ride, we were on the way back, right? And we were climbing up this hill, and all of a sudden the tour guide pulls us over and he goes, hey, you know, you can take a photo here, the river's here, and also right up here is a little stand where you can get grilled chicken, coconuts, bottle of water and stuff. So we walked up, and it was just a lady there. She had a grill fired up with shish kebabs of pork and chicken, and then she had coconuts. And what she would do is she would take the coconut. She had like a big old mound of coconuts off to the side.
That machete.
She
would
she pulled out the
whack
machete.
that thing, boy. She would back there chopping that shit.
How'd she do it? Yeah, I mean, she would lay the coconut on there, and she'd go, and she would whack it, cut the coconut. She would cut the coconut and then stick a straw in it and hand it to you, just like that.
It tastes like water with like a weird flavor.
It's better than I
thought
expected.
it was good.
Yeah.
I've always been skeptical of coconuts. I always thought they were nasty because I'd always tried coconut, the actual like meat inside of it.
Yeah.
I'd never actually had coconut water, like the juice from it, and especially fresh, and it was good.
Yeah. I always had it from like Food Line or something.
Yeah.
I've never had a fresh
Not
one
the
either.
same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, that was good.
Yeah, it was
the
like
chillest lady you ever met in your life. Just like, yeah, really nice. And then you're like, yeah, I get
Imagine
coconut.
doing that for a living every day. Yeah.
yeah, she picks that coconut up. I can't talk. She picks the coconut up. She's like, you know, throws it up in the air a few times, slams it down,
Yeah.
sticks the straw in there.
Wow.
Yeah,
It was good though.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
like,
Won't
go
nothing
buy
compare to
one
that
now.
the pork skewer.
Oh,
stuff.
my God.
I didn't try
That's
those.
So good, man.
Did you try one?
Yeah, I got pork.
Mm.
I eat chicken all the time, so I was like, Hunter, which one's better, the chicken or the pork?
I got both.
Yeah, he got both. He hit
So I
it
wouldn't
all.
miss
He
out. I
got
didn't wanna miss
chicken,
out.
pork,
And
Hey,
coconut, and a Gatorade. He hit
I didn't
everything.
want to miss out, man. I was down there for like 2 or 3 days. I didn't want to miss out on anything.
See, when you're there, you try like saving a little bit, but now Hunter's the only one who could say I tried both in Puerto
But
Rico. See, man.
If I had to try one, it'd be. I mean, he said which one was
Pork,
better.
yeah,
Pork.
yeah. You eat enough
You did
chicken,
the right
man.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So talk about Steve. Explain to Cody how was the ride back?
On the ATV.
Back
or
on the
what?
ATV.
That was
tell him what happened.
Well, I understand. Like they have a job. You gotta. They gotta liabilities and all that good stuff. And you know, we are all thinking like this ATV ride, we get to go crazy, have a good time. Well, first 2 minutes, you know, the guy's already signaling me, you gotta calm down,
Oh, my.
can't do zigzags, can't do all this. But then, you know, we go halfway through the trip, we go all the way to the river where we did them cool flips and jumped, which is really awesome. Like that's crazy you could do that there. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, we're on the way home. What's the worst thing they're going to do? They're going to have to tow this ATV all the way back if they kick me off. So on the way back, man, I just had to go balls to the wall, you know. Like, they weren't going to tow me back or anything like that. They weren't going to kick me off. They would have had to tow the whole four-wheeler back, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So on the way back, it rained, and, man, there were some mud puddles fucking everywhere. So I fucking hit every one of them things, slinging all over the place. He was giving me hand signals left and right. And, man, whew.
Dude, yeah, you were going crazy. Every time he would turn around, he'd be like, you know, like, it was like this. Like, he wanted to let us have fun, but he was the tour guide, so he knew, like, he had to keep us, like, you know, I guess a little bit safe. So he was like, he would turn around and see Steve doing what he said not to do, but he'd be laughing, telling him to stop at the same time.
Yeah. Then we had to come to a complete stop, and then he was like, "All right, we're coming back to the place. You got to keep it calm."
He knew this.
And even then, like, you know, I had to ease my four-wheeler into every little mud. You know, you get a little,
if it was
get a little water on it. You know
if
what
it
I'm
was-
saying?
I kind of felt bad for y'all because, like, every time we'd turn a corner, I'd go slow. So y'all would get ahead, and then I'd just go crazy. You do something. Me and Ryan just do something wild. And then when I get around the corner, y'all are waiting for us, completely stop.
Yeah, that's
like
what I mean. That's
wondering
what you
what I
had
was
to do. If you didn't
I
get
mean,
that
yeah,
extra
yeah.
room, like, you couldn't do nothing.
But it
I
was
mean,
fun, though.
these four-wheelers already got, like, the brake lock kicked in, and they are already governed to, like, the max. So you had to get that little extra space to have a little fun time. You know, we had to make the best of what we had.
Yeah,
That guy's like these Americans, man.
Man, the last 5 minutes was definitely the funniest part. I was laughing the entire time, man. You cracking me up.
Yeah, it was a good time, but, I mean, you think, like, we went crazy on this, but, I mean, remember that time we left in the Uber, like, from Puerto Rico? It was 2 a.m. and It's 55 speed limit, and we're just flying, hitting 80. We ran probably 5 stoplights in a row.
Man,
Like,
Ubers in other countries
Yeah.
are on another level.
that guy, man, I bet, I couldn't imagine him on the ATV. He probably would have showed me up a little bit.
Dude,
Oh,
that
man.
was
It's
insane.
a wild
man.
trip, man. Wild trip.
Yeah, damn. Well, I think we're hitting an hour almost.
Yeah,
First
it's about-
podcast, longest.
Yeah.
First podcast to hit an hour, longest podcast out of them all.
Hey, Steve, man, thanks for coming on.
Hey, man, it's a pleasure, man. I'm
It's
glad
been
y'all had me
awesome.
tonight.
Yeah, man.
Thank y'all so
Hit it
much.
up
Thank
over
y'all
here.
so
It's
much.
been
Yeah.
it's been fun,
It's
man.
been dope.
Hope to be on another show, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Yeah,
Steve
be
on
back,
again.
man.
Hopefully, we have so much more to talk about. We got into a lot of details,
We
man, like
scratched the
minute
surface
stuff.
a
We
little.
11,
just kinda
11
scratched it,
p.m.
but
Just gave y'all a little
We're
tease
tired.
tonight.
It's late.
We all got
so-
work tomorrow. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in to episode 5 of
Five.
Haphazard. 5
Five.
episode. Let's give a round of applause to
Yeah,
that.
5,
Yeah.
man.
5.
Consistency
Five.
coming up.
Hey guys, thanks for
Yeah.
tuning in. Don't forget, make sure to like and subscribe to all of our videos wherever you listen to podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Google Play, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, etc., etc. You can find us on all those platforms. Thank you again, guys.
And if
Anyways-
you want your brand on these water bottles, send us a private message.
Maybe we can have a sponsor here soon. No, I'm just playing. I don't care.
Yeah.
Sure to subscribe.
No, but really,
Gary
man.
V.
Shout out to Stephen Warren.
Make sure you finish your beer. No alcohol abuse.
Where can we follow? Where can they follow you at, Steve?
Yeah, plug yourself, man.
Well, if you want to add me on the Snap, you know, Stevo10. It's a
Snap.
Stevo-10, you know. It's always good if you want to see the full videos.
What's
live
that
effect.
Instagram?
Instagram is Stevo0320. It's kind of
All right,
not
cool
too
deal.
popping right now, but, you know, it's going to blow up soon.
Summer's coming up.
Make sure you
so.
give this man a follow,
Oh, yeah.
and we'll see you next week. Peace.